Hi love, so today we're going to go over these two new chocolate palettes from Makeup Revolution, Pink Fizz and Salted Caramel. This one is going to be a dupe of the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, and I grabbed that one, the one from Too Faced, so I can show you. And then I also have the three other chocolate palettes that they have put out in my lap, as well as the original chocolate bar from Too Faced, so you can kind of get an idea. I do have a video comparing the original chocolate bar to the dupe for it from Makeup Revolution. I will link that down below so you can check that out if you want a more in-depth. I'm just going to show a side-by-side in this video of those. Let's see. So people have been asking if the Pink Fizz is a dupe of the Bon Bon palette. I don't believe it is. This one they had in the works quite a while before Too Faced announced that Bon Bon palette. Not that they couldn't have found out somehow, but it doesn't look like it from what I've seen. I don't have the Bon Bon palette yet because it has not been released. Once it is, I will get that and I will let you guys know if there's any similarities in those two. I guess I will show you all of them really quick actually. So the original three I also have a video on. I have a couple of tutorials from the Naked Chocolate palette. This one is my absolute favorite. So far, I haven't used the Pink Fizz or Salted Caramel on my face yet, but this one is the one that's got kind of the rosy tones, the kind of supposed to be like a Naked 3 palette, kind of like the Lorac Unzipped palette. Such great quality, such beautiful shades. Again, I have a video of all the swatches in this and I will link that down below, but just so you have an idea, if you're looking for rosy toned, kind of red based browns, neutrals, this one is the one to go with. Highly, highly recommend. Probably my favorite Makeup Revolution item. Probably my favorite, hands down. Death by Chocolate palette. This one is like the dark chocolate palette one. This one isn't a dupe of anything as far as I know. This one comes with one of those bunch of applicators, just so you can get an idea of what this looks like. This one is, of course, more deeper toned neutrals. So if you take the chocolate palette and turn it down a little bit. Again, full swatches in that video that is linked down below. Then we have this one, which is the I Heart Chocolate palette, which is the dupe of the original Too Faced chocolate bar. There's a whole video comparing these two, and they are really close dupes, just spoiler alert. But as always, if you want to see that individual video comparing these two and how they compare and the pigmentation and everything, that'll be linked down below as well. As you can see, very, very, very similar. And now let's get into the new ones. So Pink Fizz obviously is the pink chocolate bar one, and it has one of those little flimsy things in it with the names on it. I always end up losing those, so I pretty much take them out right off the bat. It once again has a sponge shade applicator. This one has a lot of pale colors. There's a lot of pinks, clearly, kind of pinky tones. But they're more pinky, less red, more rosy, less reddish brown like the other ones are in the Naked Chocolate palette. But I'm going to swatch some of these for you, and then I'll insert a picture and video of full swatches so you can see all of them swatched. But I did swatch a couple in my Makeup Revolution haul and I was super impressed. So I'm just kind of picking some random ones to swatch for you. Some really nice pigmentation. I am impressed as always with their shadows. The only one, this one looks super chunky and like it's not impressed with that guy. Like if you pack it on, it's going to have a lot of fallout, but the color is really beautiful if you can see that. So if you want to work with it, it reminds me a lot of the Too Faced, the glittery shades in the holiday palettes, like in the Le Grand Palais or whatever, the one that I have a whole video on where the glittery shades were super chunky, but if you worked with them, they were really pretty. So if you want to use like a glitter base, this will probably turn out really beautiful. Plus, that seems like the only one that looks to have that kind of texture in this whole palette. There's a few more, a couple mattes I will swatch for you. Sorry that these swatches are completely like not professional and my hands stained from all the other swatches I've done in the last like half hour, but yeah. It looks really beautiful if this palette looks like your type of shades. The quality seems on par with other Makeup Revolution palettes. So far, I'm excited to play with this one. Let's see, I want to swatch this gold one though. Really nice pigmentation again. I really like that pink. That pink is the one down here that you get a whole bunch of. They have it set up where you get extra of the highlight shades just like you do in the chocolate bar palettes from Too Faced. So no matter what, this is adorable. Let me see if it has a scent to it because I've heard that they smell kind of weird. It does, it's got a very slight kind of fake strawberry scent, but I might just be hallucinating, totally possible. So that is a look at that one. And now let's get into the salted caramel. That one is the one that is a dupe. It is a dupe. Packaging is always adorable. These ones cost about $12.50, I believe. Not 100% sure, but just go to the website and change it to your currency and it will tell you. Once again, we have one of these flimsy guys with the information. And so this is the salted caramel one. Let's compare it to the Too Faced semi-sweet chocolate bar. So they just switched the highlight and licorice shades on the Makeup Revolution ones, but every other color is pretty much dead on. They are not shy when they do dupes. Like they nail it on the head. And then I will swatch these side by side and insert that as well so you can see the difference. I'm going to swatch a couple right now so we can chat about it. Cocoa Chili in the Too Faced one is the same as Chalk in the Makeup Revolution one. And that one is the brown with lots of gold glitter in it, but it's kind of a matte with glitter, so it's probably going to blend away. Ignore how smudged and stained it is from other shadows, but you'll still get an idea. You can see the glitter in the Too Faced one. You can see it when you swatch it, but again, you're probably gonna have to use a sticky base, but you can't really see the glitter in the Makeup Revolution one. So that's the first noticeable difference. Let's swatch those blues. Blues in the peanut butter shades. So Blueberry Swirl. This one is Too Faced. This one is Makeup Revolution. See, Makeup Revolution is actually more pigmented, which is not the first time that I have seen that happen between the palettes. So that one's Makeup Revolution. That one is Too Faced. Too Faced is more glittery and Makeup Revolution is more of a sheen, kind of a shimmer shade. Peanut butter in the Too Faced is translated to sweet in the Makeup Revolution, which is obviously the peanut butter shade. So that one is the Too Faced, that one is the Makeup Revolution. Not a huge difference. I feel like Too Faced is slightly deeper, but really similar in application and texture. All right, so I'm going to insert those swatches now so you can see the difference, and I will let you know what I think. So as you can see, a lot of them are very similar in tone, in pigmentation. There's slight differences in some of them, but overall, I feel like it's a really close dupe. If you don't want to spring for the Too Faced one, which is around $50, and spend more like $12 for the Makeup Revolution one, just go for it. I mean, I haven't used the salted caramel on my eyes yet, so I will report to you and let you know how that goes. If you guys want me to use these palettes in like a comparison, like is this one like on my actual face to see if you guys can tell the difference, I will do that for you as well. I think that would be fun to do. Yeah, I've always been impressed with the Makeup Revolution shadows. Some of them might not be quite as amazing as the Too Faced ones, but for the price, you cannot beat their eyeshadows. They are seriously so good. These ones do not smell like chocolate like these do. Some people say they can smell like a faint artificial chocolate smell. I mean, maybe a little bit. Like, this one does slightly smell like caramel, but maybe I'm just, like, hallucinating, just like I thought the other one smelled like strawberry. I don't know. If you guys have these, let me know if you smell them and if that's what they smell like to you. Like caramel corn, like a little bit? Again, I could be crazy, but yep, so it's totally up to you if you want to go for it. I definitely think it is a great buy. It's if you want to go for the dupe. Plus, the packaging is just so cute. I will probably buy every single one of them they ever have. All right, so as always, these palettes always get a thumbs up from me. I'm really excited about them. The pigmentation looks good. I love all the original ones. I think that the Naked Chocolate is still my absolute favorite, but I am really excited to play with this one because I do love that peanut butter shade in the Too Faced one, and I want to see how that one performs. Really great pigmentation as always on these guys. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Please thumbs up this video if you want more Makeup Revolution dupe videos because I can do that for you. I also want to do some Freedom dupe videos because there are definitely some dupes in the Freedom line to the high-end world, if that makes sense. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and share it if you could because it's helped me out so much. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will talk to you soon.